Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Time passages. Yes, go falling in the fading light. Time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight.
Welcome back. 1038, Margaret Hopkins, Wreaths Across America. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was wonderful, but it's only been a week ago, and it seems like we need to get our running shoes on for Christmas in less than 3 weeks.
So the thing that people do not realize at all here, Margaret, is the fact that, honestly, we have maybe 4 days to really buckle it all in, because I feel like if you aren't really strapped in and ready to go here by the start of next Monday, which would be December the 9th already,
yes.
It's pretty much over.
Yes, exactly. Right.
Are you conquering this at all? Are you
not
feeling
at all. No. But I will. After the 14th, I'll have it together.
Well, and how are we gearing up for the 14th?
We're doing very well. We still are taking donations to complete our mission. So for every $17, we can purchase a wreath, but for every $34, we can get 3 wreaths. So we're in a 3-for-2 thing with Wreaths Across America. So every $34, we get 3 wreaths. Our wreaths will be arriving either the 9th or 10th of December. Haven't gotten the secured date yet, but that's a fun day when the police and the Patriot Guard escort that big semi-truck into Alton, and then we unload the truck. So if anybody just wants to come help or just watch, it is a thrilling time to see the truck roll in, and probably 40 to 50 people will be there to help unload the truck, unpack the boxes, and get things ready for the 14th.
Well, and too, with your guys' Facebook page now, it's so much easier to follow along and stay up to date with everything, too.
Right, yes. That was a blessing for us this year that we've finally come into age with the help of Brennan Collins, who is our intern that we have this helping us with that Facebook page. So thank you, Brennan.
Thank you very much. Well, and now what stage in the game are we at this point? What are your thoughts? What are you working on right now currently?
Weather.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very apparent after last weekend.
Right. I have ordered unseasonably warm and dry weather for the 14th, so there's no excuse not to come.
Oh, really? So
yes,
you're looking, is the extended looking good?
Well, I'm hoping so. I have the Pink Sisters praying for us.
Good.
We're on time for the 14th at 11 o'clock. Setup will start at 8 o'clock, and we have that bunch of scouts and other kids that come to set up, and then we will start the event at 11 o'clock. And I also would say that we'll have wreath distribution. That people can order an extra wreath. If you have a veteran loved one at another cemetery other than the Alton National, you can call Sue Fitzgerald and order an extra wreath. And I think we just probably have 30 left out of the bunch that we have ordered. So if you're interested in doing that, you would call Sue at 618-531-1430 and give her your name, the name of the veteran, the cemetery that they're buried in, and then she'll give you the details about the pickup that happens that same day of the event.
That's really cool. And I also saw something on Facebook, and it was shared from the Jefferson Barracks side of things.
Okay.
And I just wanted to kind of clarify if it's okay. If people in Alton, I would highly encourage them to use your link first, just because that way you guys can make sure that you're hitting that fundraising quota.
Right.
Is that because it's two different campaigns, correct?
Right.
That's what I wanted to clarify.
Right. Every location
is different.
Has their own fundraising. Yes. So Jefferson Barracks, they're
wonderful. Yeah, it wasn't any competitive thing at all.
No. But they've got hundreds of thousands of graves there, and I don't know. They, I think, usually select a section to decorate every year. But our QR code that's on our Facebook page goes directly to the Alton National.
And that way we could just clarify that, because I just want to make sure, our group's taken care of too, and because we all know that Jefferson Barracks is going to be hitting their goal each and every year. But I just wanted to make sure of that. So that's good to know too. With that being said, $34 for the 3 for 2 wreaths.
Right.
And how does that work again, that breakdown?
Well, for each wreath costs us $17, and so for every $34 donation, then we get the 3 wreaths.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so all that money, comes into either through the QR code or comes to our post office box, and then that money is sent directly to Wreaths Across America, and they keep track of all that for us.
And now, what do you guys need from the public at this point in time?
We'd love for them to come. That's first off. If you've never been, we encourage you. It would start a new tradition for you and your family. And if you have come before, we encourage you to come back, because every year we select a different school. This year it's going to be the East Elementary.
Really cool.
And so they will be coming. We have the Marquette choral group that's going to be leading us in the national anthem.
Who did it last year?
Well, we were under construction last year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So we had limited space.
Yeah.
But yes, Deborah Manicky actually was our soloist last year. But we've been assured that the gate will be open to the cemetery and you can enter the cemetery this year, and we'll be back to normal.
Well, and it's really, and like you said, it's one of those things, because I think sometimes folks maybe feel patronized by some events where they, have to go see this. Really, this is not like that, guys. This is one that you really have to go see because it's just so special. It's not one of those where the community kind of guilt trips you to going to see something. This is one where it's such a unique thing that you only witness at this event. And to see both of the young and old generations going out there together.
Yes.
I mean, it's real. I mean, really, you have to go if you haven't gone.
Yeah. I kind of compare it to like a Polaroid picture.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Because unless you go, it's you think 560 graves will be there all day. In 10 minutes time, those students and veterans have that entire cemetery covered, and it starts all white stones, and as they move from left to right, you see the color come alive. And this when the student hands the veteran the wreath and they salute, that salute back from the student just happened because we never planned it that way. That first year, we just expected the child to hand the wreath, and we were going to say the veteran was going to salute as he placed the wreath. But they mimicked what they did, what they saw, and it just has become a tradition. And it is just beautiful to see those two people working together to get this done.
Well, and it really is. And for so many people, too, I think that are in maybe older generations too that have felt like the younger generation has lost that sense of patriotism.
Right.
Go and witness this, because it'll change your perspective on things.
Yeah.
Because those kids live for that moment.
Right.
I mean, they really cherish it. It's not like, oh, great, and they're kicking and screaming because they got to get up on a Saturday. They are actively ready for this.
Right.
God, it's so cool. And we'll be live bringing you this coverage too, but it's seriously 10 times better in person. This is one time I will encourage you to watch the broadcast afterwards. Go and witness this in person for sure.
Yes, yeah. And we'll have the Williams family dove release will be there again this year. They are very good, very nice gentlemen and family. And this year he's going to, we have alternate students. These are students that we use in case someone can't make. So we have a job then for those alternates this year. They're actually going to be doing the dove release. So that's going to be exciting for them. They don't know that yet, but that's going to be exciting.
And now there's also going to be, is it a 21 or 14?
Yeah, we have a 21 gun salute.
21 gun salute.
Rifle salute from the VFW will be there, yes. And
really
echoing taps, we have 2 students from Alton High that will be doing that, yes.
How many different organizations are involved in this? I've never asked you that.
I know, and I've never counted them all. But it's hundreds of people to get it done. Hundreds.
Well, and it's really just, it's so unique how it is too, because it's bizarre, honestly, is the right word.
Okay.
Because it really defines America in how this event lines up, because it has all these different sectors, from the military all the way down to community organizations to just citizens to school children to school organizations to bands. I mean, it's literally every component of our country is put into this and done. And this way that it's literally a perfect uniformed event all across the country at once.
Right.
It is so cool.
Yeah, over 4,700 locations participating.
It's amazing.
At the same day, the same hour. Gives me the goosebumps to think about it. We're part of a really big picture.
Well, and with that 4,700, what's it mean that Alton gets some recognition? Because, I mean, you've been able to go and tour, the facility. You've been able to help Uvalde. I mean, you guys are prominent within that 4,700 too.
I don't know about that, but
Yeah.
we were very honored
for sure.
to be included. And this year we hope to help some other locations. I will be reaching out to them today. There's a group in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Very interesting group. It's a ROTC group that is organizing their Wreaths Across America at their cemetery. And so these are all kids. These are high school kids.
Wow.
And their goal was to cover their cemetery 1,600 graves. Now, that's a big undertaking. This is their first year. So when I spoke to the liaison last year, they only had like 400 or 500 wreaths. So they were short almost 1,000. So I'm hoping today that we can be able to gift them some wreaths to help them either get to their goal or achieve their goal. So I'll know about that a little bit later today.
Really cool. And once again, what time, before I let you go, because I forgot to ask you this last time, parking, FAQs, and just some of that logistical stuff for that morning. What can you advise us on to make it the best experience?
Right. There is limited parking down on that street.
Yeah.
So I would encourage you, we have permission from Fast Eddie's Bonnier to park on their auxiliary lots. And if you can't walk that block and a half down, there'll be a shuttle bus. Marquette have their little blue buses there to bring you down and take you back if you need to.
Really cool. And then what time should you advise people to start showing up?
Well, you should be there probably by 11:45 because we will start promptly at 11.
Well, it gets pretty filled up pretty quick, too.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to remember from last year.
Yeah.
Man, it was cold that day.
It was cold that day. And we have we're having a new PA system this year.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah. So we're hoping to bring the speaker system down at the bottom, but we'll also have speakers at the top so that everybody should be able to hear better this year. So we're going to try that.
How many people were on your committee?
We have probably 6 or 8 on the committee.
I love this.
But everybody has a job, and it's unbelievable. I mean, for everybody to get all this done is it's amazing.
Well, and really cool to see the sponsors just kind of, throwing their support too for this too.
Yeah. We have sponsors that are doing the live stream, the video, and we also have a sponsor, Representative Amy Ellick is doing the PA system for us this year. So, yeah, we're very blessed.
Is the best way to stay up to date the Facebook page?
Probably. And if anybody has any questions or last minute questions or whatever, they can call me at 618-570-8804. I'll be happy to answer.
Really cool. Margaret, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you on the 14th.
I look forward to it.
Taking a quick break, we'll come back and talk to Mary Cordes Hainer Library right after this as we wrap up our Monday.